Hello? Buckingham Palace? You have a package for me? It's coming in when? Hello. Welcome to... oh, sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. Let me try that again. What's up, fellow collectors? Welcome to another A&R review. Today, we got a proper 3-pack here. The Marvel Legends EXcalibur 3-pack. I'm really excited to get this opened up. So before we begin unboxing this beautiful set, I do want to mention to anybody that's new to the channel to like and subscribe and leave a comment in our videos, because if you're a subscriber and you leave a comment, you have a chance to win a prize every month. And this month, we're actually giving away a $50 Amazon gift card. And we're not just about figures. We do a whole lot of other things. We've got a podcast, and we also have a secondary channel that'll be bringing in video game reviews for you guys every week. Now, as some of you know, I'm a big X-Men fan, and I love it when we get different teams of mutants. We got the Alpha Flight, we got Hellfire Club, and now we have EXcalibur. Let's look around the box here. So this is a triple package box, and we've seen this before. We had the love triangle packaging with Wolverine, Jean, and Cyclops in this manner here. So it's nice to see they brought this back. I actually quite enjoy it because of the makeup of it. It's very retro looking. The sides here, you've got the Marvel X-Men cards. And then the other side right here again, the back, you get an actual, you know, the write-up, what the card looks like when you flip it out. These are actual cards that, you know, Marvel made a while back, and they're highly sought after now, and I think they might do a refresher on these. So it's nice to see that they give that look here, and you get a little bit of write-up on each one of these characters. And speaking of characters, we have Shadow Cat, we have Captain Britain, and we have Meggan here. So these are 3 of the members from EXcalibur, and hopefully Hasbro brings us the rest of the team very soon. All right, let's get this box opened up here. All right, first off, we have Shadow Cat, and right off the bat, there has been a lot of talk about the way she looks, particularly the hair. It's not as fizzy or wavy, people are saying. So here is the hair. It's wavy, but not as wavy as the comics had her depicted. To me, it's not a big deal, honestly. Like, it's pretty good. I get it. They want this flowing, massive, curly hair, but I think if you did that, she'd probably be tipping over every second, right? So to me, I don't mind this look. It looks okay. So it seems that this depiction is inspired by Alan Davis, who has a trademark for doing hands where they have often characters with their ring and middle finger together. And I know it's really nitpicking, but these hands don't do that. For die-hard collectors, this might be a problem, you know, paying attention to detail kind of thing. So articulation-wise, we're gonna have it up on the screen somewhere here, but I'm just gonna do a quick one for you here in terms of the head movement. You get a good head movement left to right. You can't really put the head back because of the hair, but for facing down, she has good movement there. The collar is pretty high, but really doesn't get in the way of getting her to look left and right. In terms of the shoulder and the arm area, there is no butterfly joint, and it is a single jointed elbow, but you do have a hinge on the wrist, and you can rotate the wrist right there. So, you know, typical stuff here for a female body, and then the upper torso does swivel. So for the lower part of the body, she doesn't have any waist articulation. She does have this independent scarf, or whatever you want to call it, around her waist. So it's not actually glued to it. It's gonna move freely, which is nice. And then she has a thigh cut. She has double knees. And then she also has a boot cut here. So you can actually swivel that boot area. And then the ankle up and down with the little bit of, you can rock it a little bit here. So pretty decent lower body articulation. I kind of wish we would have had a waist movement here, but generally with female bodies you lose a lot of articulation. I don't know why. Hasbro, help me out here. Accessory wise, well, she does come with her companion Lockheed here, her Groot to raccoon, Rocket Raccoon. if you want to kind of do a comparison. Says very little, but is a good companion. And then she also has additional hands here, these fist hands here, so she can punch baddies in the face. But yeah, the topic seems to be her hair and the hands, specifically with the two fingers locking up together. But overall, not bad. Here we have Meggan. This unique character is stacked with powers, shape-shifting, some elemental powers, empath, and some fairy blood in her to top it off. How crazy is that? Lastly, she's also the wife of Captain Britain, which we'll see in a bit. Aesthetically, it's pretty good. I mean, the comics, she's got this beautiful lock of hair, and I think they did a bang up job in getting this massive level 3 Goku style hair. In the comics, she's known for this. It is long, massive, blonde looking hair. And yeah, she's got nice details on her. It's good. The cool thing about this is it's not that heavy, where it makes the figure kind of flop back like you've seen with other characters, especially with characters with capes. So I like that. There was this balance here. The hair is going straight down rather than having it puffing out, because I think having that would have put weight on it and make it just keep falling over. In terms of her outfit, it's pretty close to the comic look. The green is nice, the black details. There's not too much bleeding on the green and the black. The lines are really, really neat and clean. So I appreciate that. The face is really clean. She's got this, she is a part fairy. She's got fairy blood in her, as I've mentioned. Weird, but yeah. She does look a little bit like a fairy, so yeah, that's cool. She has fairy blood, but why does she have Bigfoot blood? Look at the toes. They're massive. I've never seen toes this big on a character. Is she supposed to have big toes? Let me know in the comment section. I don't really think so. I've seen comic pictures of her. She doesn't have massive big toes. Anyways, moving on to articulation. This hair, obviously, you know it's gonna stop her from turning up, right? Because it's obvious. But in terms of turning left and right, it's really good range and even looking down. So that's nice. There you go. That looks great. Moving on to the upper body here, or the rest of the upper body, she does have a single elbow, and we'll have the articulations up on the screen here. You know, typical female body, single elbow, hinge at the wrist area here, and rotation, and then upper torso swivel, which you can get decent amount of swiveling here, so it's not bad. Waist below, she has no waist swivel, but she has a thigh cut, and she has double knee, and the ankle up and down with a little bit of rocking. Accessory wise, well, she just comes with 2 closed fists. That is a bit disappointing, because the other 2 figures come with accessories and she just comes with 2 fists. With the character with this kind of, you know, with the abilities she has, it would have been nice to get some effects. And here we have Captain Britain, the fryer of fishes, the Tartar of Titans. This guy, I love this character, and what's even cool about this guy is there's more than one Captain Britain, a multiverse of Captain Britons. They are protectors of the multiverse, and you know he's coming very soon to the MCU. So the way Captain Britain's powers work is, well, he's given an amulet of right or the sword of might. You don't want to see me hanging around with swords. Check our He-Man video. Aesthetic wise, this character has bright, vibrant colors, and I love bright, vibrant colors. There is a part right here in the ab section where the white is more of a bluish tint compared to the lower parts where it's more vibrant. So I don't know what's going on here. Maybe the blue was painted underneath it and then they just kind of roughly put the white in here and then the two mixed and gave it that darker shade. But other than that, the rest of the paint job on him is great. The lines from the flag of Britain is really nice and clean. The white, the blue, and the red work really well, and they're separated. So I think that they did a good job. The back here, though, I don't remember to be this plain. The other Captain Britain did have some of the flag features on the lower part of his back. This still seems a little too bland, but the latest comic version of him probably has this look. Let me know in the comment section. I haven't kept up with the latest Britain comics, but if you have, let me know. Does this paint look good in the comics, or is it accurate to the comics? The face here looks great. I'm really digging the look of both of these faces here. As you can see, the one with the beard and the one without. The beard one is nice golden beard. That is cool looking beard. I love the expressions on the face of this one right here. It looks really, really mean and, you know, ready to fight. So they did a great job, I think, in both of these head sculpts. Articulation wise, well, the head is on a hinge here and you can get it up and down. No issues, good range. I like the range. Left and right. Shoulder area here, well, no butterfly joint, but he does have a bicep swivel. And you can get the actual arm up that high. It is on a hinge there. So get up this high and you can do a rotation. So that's good. In terms of the elbow, you have a double jointed elbow. And then you have a hinge on the wrist with the ability to rotate. The ab area here, he does have an ab crunch and he does have waist swivel. The lower body here, he has a thigh cut. He has a double knee and he has a boot cut. It's blended in well here because it's the same paint job, which I don't mind because the boot is supposed to be all the way up to the knee here. So boot cut, and then for the ankle you have up and down with the ability to rock a little bit here. So good articulation in the leg area here. Accessory wise, he has a cool looking sword here. Some people believe this is the Sword of Might, but it's actually EXcalibur. He wielded it during the Skrull invasion, but returned it to the stone right after. In addition to the sword and the head that we already talked about, he does come with these closed fist hands here. So he's got a decent amount of accessories in this 3-pack. So I brought in the old Captain Britain here for comparison. And I gotta say, you know, they're both sitting on older bucks here. So you got this old Captain Britain sitting on the Hyperion body, but you have this guy, the new Captain Britain, sitting on an older body too, which is the Unworthy Thor body. Looking at these two, if I had to pick one, I'm gonna have to go with the newer one because I love bright colors and this guy really hits that spot. But, you know, Captain Britain is a multiverse character, so there's different versions of Captain Britain, and this Captain Britain could just be another version in my collection. All right, here we go. We got Meggan and we got Shadow Cat here next to Nightcrawler. And if you don't know, Nightcrawler is part of this group. And maybe they're gonna give us another version of Nightcrawler with a different paint scheme. But Psylocke, she's not part of this team, but I decided to put her in there because she does have that little sash here. And the blue is sort of a different blue, but it's to compare with Shadow Cat here. And if you're wondering, we also have a Psylocke video that we did, but not this one. It's the new Mafex Psylocke. I highly recommend you check that video out. It is a nice figure. And lastly, I wanted to do this because it's fun. I wanted to bring in some of Britain's favorite heroes here. You got obviously our new Captain Britain in the middle here, but we got Captain Carter from the What If wave and then Union Jack from an older wave a while back. So Britain well represented, and get on ya. No, that's Australian. What am I doing? So what's my final take on these three? Well, they're an offshoot of X-Men characters, right? They're not the main X-Men line, but they do have their part in the universe. I'm an X-Men fan. I'm a Marvel Legends fan. I like these three guys, and I think you need to get these guys to kind of broaden your collection in the X-Men universe. They are properly painted in some areas. There are some arguments here and there, but they are proper. What's also proper is hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave a proper comment because we are giving proper prizes every month, and I am properly using that line all day long. As always, have yourself a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.